Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Maiden Voyage of the Pixel Voyager channel. I am the Pixel Voyager, and I'll be bringing you the newest gaming variety channel in 2020. But we're going to play some video games, so we're going to have a good time. I appreciate everybody coming out. This being my first recording, I am going to be starting with a run of, if you've never seen this before, Terraria. It is not the newest game, it's not the hottest game, but it is one of my favorites. It's one I'm very familiar with. So being that this is my very first recording ever, I just wanted to start with something that I was familiar with, something that I was comfortable playing. So here we are playing Terraria. This is not, as you can probably tell, Team Mod Loader. This will not be a standard Terraria run. So I'm going to play with a few mods. Full disclaimer, I have never played a modded Terraria before, so I have a good list of mods here. A lot of them recommended, a lot of them very popular, but the real highlights of the show are going to be the Thorium mod and the Calamity mod. These mods add a ton of new items, new crafting, new weapons, and most importantly, world changes and new bosses. I am not familiar at all with most of these. I have seen a couple of clips of people playing things, so looking forward to seeing what's new. So we're gonna get into it here. Well, I already have a character set up. I have a world set up. So this is my world. Okay, I don't know what any of this is. Ironheart Revengeance, Fairly Heirloom, Starter Bag. Maybe we open the menu here and check these out. Starter Bag, right click to open. Agents mode can only be used in expert mode. Okay, I am playing an expert because, like I say, I am at least very familiar with the game at its base. Okay, so this just adds a couple of extra systems, it looks like, and I'm gonna have to get moving here because I am about to be under attack. So love it. We're going to ignore all that for now, because right now, hello, scroll wheel. Hotbar locked. Why is my scroll wheel? I'm going to have to play with controls. This is odd. Alright. Well, let's ignore these guys for now. Already off to a great start. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just gather some wood. I'm going to give myself a base little shelter here, because playing on expert, playing on all of these, whatever they are. Also, been a little while since I played. I'll have to refamiliarize myself with the controls a bit, but we'll get there. It's not a big deal right now. There should be plenty for now. We're just going to come right over here, dig out a little bit of space for the floor. Might actually continue to dig down and grab some of this stone. So if I can go ahead and get my furnace and everything started, that'd be pretty helpful. Alright, well, at that point he is going to live down there, because I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Okay, feeling better already. So we got a chair. And this will take care of the guide too, because he'll just pop up here and then I can dig down and seal that hole up in a bit. La-di-da. I'll need some torches if I want to make a furnace. Don't even know if that's enough. I don't even don't even remember. Yeah, oh yeah, we're good. Okay. So we'll get that. Pop that right there. Let's see. Anything new? Anything exciting? Trellis, whistle, wooden baton, a healer class. So bard class, 7 symphonic damage. It's better than what I got here, isn't it? That may actually be worth looking at. What else we got? A squirrel squire staff. Okay, okay. I think I will actually take that. It's pretty cheap, and I'll just throw them up there. And, start doing some stuff. Look at that. We are already into modded content. I love it. It's kind of what I figured based on the little I do know about the mods. especially Calamity, from what I understand, is going to make a lot of changes. That's not going to do nothing for me. Let's just go ahead and change that back to regular stone. I'll get more use out of it like that. We'll go with the classy wooden walls. Don't need many. Just keep it a nice round 60. Let's see. Okay. Look at that. Already doing work for us. Alright, and a little more. As soon as I get the house set up here, I will take a break. I will read those long walls of text a little bit more thoroughly, check out some of the other stuff. I have a sneaky suspicion I should open that bag pretty much first thing. I don't think it gave me a whole lot of tooltip. I don't know why I'm being stingy with these things. Just fill me up. Alright. More money, more gel. Nice. Look at my little squirrel. I like my little squirrel guy already. Alright. So throw a torch here just to make it valid housing, and let's see. Okay, so I have a family heirloom. It is equipable. It is a material. It does not tell me what it does. Well, let's slap it on there. See what happens. Iron Heart, healing with potions and all positive life features. Okay, so another difficulty modifier. It looks like both of these are difficulty modifiers. Enemy damage scales with your max health, healing with potions, and all positive life regen. Ooh, spicy. I don't know what you want me to do with that. How is that even? Okay, well, this is going into a chest as soon as I get one, because that's not gonna be something I play with. At least not now. Once we get established. Let's give this a look. So we already know enemies drop more, enemies spawn more. Immune to life steal, nerfs the effectiveness of titanium armor. Life regen scale with your current HP. Ugh. Asphalt run speed reduced. Nature's healing cost. Okay, yeah, I think for right now we're going to keep these things tucked neatly away here. Unfortunately, because I have been reading tooltips, let's see what that's got for me. Copper broadsword, okay. Wow. Defiled rune. Enemies can clinically hit you. Can be toggled on and off. Can only be used to revenge as a deathmatch. Alright, so get that out of my life. So yeah, I mean, this is really just a little bonus starting set. Well, I got another squirrel staff. That's unfortunate, but, you know, it's deranged, so we're just going to get it out of there for now. So we've got a few potions. We're just going to throw these up in the corner. What is this? Death. Makes bosses even more extreme. Yeah, no thanks. Equipable music box can be placed, so I guess. There we go. Hey, look at that. It's doing stuff. We got new music. Free mana crystal. We'll pop that. That's just going to increase my mana. I may imagine I'll probably need a lot of it. As far as class loadouts, things like that, it is still way too early, and I'm still way too unfamiliar with what's going on to really get into, you know, picking ranger, mage, whatever. Bard. Bard sounds interesting, but I doubt very effective. I'm going to run off to the left here just a little bit. It's just going to give my guide a chance to pop into that house. He should have claimed that as his house. And yeah, probably going to have a nice little jump cut here, just because it's nighttime and I am, you know, stock, base, got nothing going on. So yeah, I'm going to let the night run out, and once the daylight comes back in, I'll give you a shout. We'll pop back in and we'll go exploring. I gotta find some caves, gotta get started. So I'll see you in a few. Okay, I guess this is where we're starting back in. Number one, having worked through the night, you can see I've made a few changes, gotten things set up. Always like to have a few houses just when the merchant's ready. The merchants will be here, which is this morning, as it looks like. Gonna get a demolition, so a few of the NPCs are going to be moving in here pretty soon, so we'll get those services up and running. A couple extra houses, because I'm sure it won't be long before I get a nurse, and I don't know who else is coming. I imagine there are probably a at least several new NPCs coming this way. So we're gonna get this housing set up in advance. I'll continue to build off on this. I kind of don't generally work on builds getting anything super fancy, but at the same time, you know, this is for YouTube. I'm trying to impress people. I'm new, so probably going to be trying to do a little bit something a little fancier than the box houses here, and you can see that a little bit with some shaping. And I, of course, you know, no materials, no nothing to really work with, so that'll dress up a little bit as we go. But we'll do something off of the bottom. Pardon me while I fail at making stairs here. Platform placement is always just super sketchy. The other thing I noticed is I didn't really see my squirrel at night. A lot of zombies just banging on the door all night long. So we're going to have to keep an eye on him. I wonder if that's just like a daytime thing, or maybe I just missed it. Maybe he was off screen doing his job. But that being said, I am going to hop over here because I know he killed several things out on this direction. But no gold pickups, nothing available there. So that's fine. We are going to set out, and I guess because we headed this way initially, that's where we're going to go first. Maybe a bad decision. We wade through the lake here. Copper I don't think is worth it at the moment. I did pick up that little node below my base. You may have noticed that was missing. But for the moment, I think we're just gonna go for something a little fancier. I have a sneaky suspicion, being as modded as it is, that I'll probably be able to scavenge things that are better than copper. Probably right off of the surface here. Also, the other thing I noticed, I have an amethyst staff that was just given to me by the mod. That's handy. It looks like they're trying to make every class pretty easily accessible. Let's say I've got this summon, which, let's say, basic, pretty low damage, but for just starting out, this summon has been crushing. Zombies, slimes, all those things are pretty much immediately negated. So I'm just relieves a lot of the really tedious early game kind of copper sword grinding. So off to a good start so far. I'm liking it. Probably should have just cut through the bottom of this tree in that little tunnel. I might actually just go back and do that right now. I will probably take the time to grab this iron. I have a sneaky feeling that potions are going to be pretty important too. Whoops, did not see this guy. I do see the ice slime though. Hopefully, I do not make a fool of myself this early. Nope, we're good. So we'll just break through here. Now I have this mod that is the vein miner, and from what I could tell, it was supposed to speed up mining on a lot of these ore veins. Haven't noticed it yet. That's new. Icy shard. Alright, we'll check that out. Here you go. Let's give it the reverse rope. That should be fine. Actually, more, we'll just dig down from below. Whoops. There we go. Iron. I don't know if anything new and exciting is going to be caught from these base materials. Probably 100 new recipes with iron, but at the very least, I know iron skin, and I very seriously doubt the mod will obsolete those, especially early game. Anything we can get, we'll take, because some of these boss fights are supposed to be pretty nasty, and every point will probably count. Okay. Here we go. See, I just Squirrel Man just doing absolute work for me. I'm gonna go ahead and work my way up here, but not without any more wood. I'm gonna cut a couple more trees. I am still fidgeting with that menu, but that's fine. We'll get there. Cold debuff? Yes, cold debuff. So in the ice biome, if you weren't aware, in the expert mode, if you step into the icy water, your movement is slowed. So I am going to take my time going through this ice biome. I am going to cover up most of these. Won't be a big deal for very long, but you know, just a little quality of life for myself. Should be fine to jump that. Yep, so we'll leave that. And looking for any caves, surface ores, surface chests, anything. I like the way he flies. Is that little tail propeller? And this might be as far as we go in this direction. I don't think I want to get into this quite so soon. Okay, that's a snowball. Not too bad. I do like that. Looks like they added a decent little chunk of early game enemies, different variants. Already seen some new crafting material. My favorite so far right here. Got it from a zombie. It is blood. If you're familiar with the mod, you're probably laughing at me, but I have no idea what blood does. I'm excited to see. Which means I'll probably want to... Okay. Wolfram Gyrator. Alright. Same thing. Pretty low damage. Dropped to some kind of block. Metal scrap. Okay. That looks very bad. Is that hitting me with a debuff? No? I don't know what that's doing. Okay, it does. Eventually. No, that was the eater. Okay. Well, that's fine. We weren't really going to make it any further in that direction, so we'll call that a magic mirror home. Demolitionist is here. That's very good. I do hate losing that money. Yes. Fine. Right now, not too worried about buying things. Mostly just worried about making my way around. Still no caves, which is interesting. But that's fine. That's World Gen for you. It'll all turn around. It'll be miserable until it's not. I got too busy looking at my hotbar. Almost got slimed. But again, not too worried about these guys. They set me up pretty well, and I guess it is expert mode. I have dabbled in master mode a bit. I haven't done a full run or anything, but it's just a little too grindy for my taste, if I'm being totally honest. You know. Not a professional at the game in any case, so but we're looking for a little more casual. I'm just really looking to see what this has to offer, see new content, see new bosses. I love this game. I've got 600 some odd hours across this, the PlayStation, the Switch. I've bought this game more times than I care to count, and played through it just about as many. So base progression, you know, we got that kind of down, but let's see what we can find. I need more platforms. Not liking how gappy this world is. That's probably not a modded thing. That's probably just World Gen doing what it does. But we'll be fine. To say, I will absolutely take the time to do this because it just makes life so much easier getting around. Good. Probably gonna need to chop a few more of these trees too. Mushrooms, not something I'm gonna stop for very often, but anything we can get right now. Okay. Let's say, apart from having to do some bridging, I already like this section a little better. Let's see if I get start feeling real frisky, I may actually come back and make those into like actual legitimate bridge builds. It's not something that's not something I think I've ever done in this game, but it might work. Could be nice. Could be fun. Let's see. We'll take that. I do have a storage mod in here, so I don't know how valuable these chests will be, but I don't know how any of that works. I don't know what materials I need to get started, so right now I'm just going to play it. Ooh, 43 ropes, which is handy, because I'm about to do the old reverse rope trick, build it from the ground up, and then fail to climb properly. We are coming up on nighttime again. We can see the sun starting to set, so hoping I can find something interesting. If I can get underground for the night, that would be fantastic. But it's all a mystery. Okay. desert. Grab those seeds too, that's a good pickup. Don't know what's going to be new here, but I suspect I'm not going to like it. But before we get too far, before we die horribly, cactus. Not something we're probably going to need a ton of, but good for decoration, get a little bit of color in the builds early on. And a couple potions too, so... Let's say there was a time when I was a big fan of rushing over here and getting the cactus armor, but again, modded, I don't think that's really going to be worth it. Let's pop this guy. There we go. Okay. New stuff. Chicken wing? No, desert feather. Okay. I'm going to have a lot of things for the guide when I get back. That'll be an interesting thing to mess around with. The guide, not very useful for standard, but if he can show me the new recipes for things, which I feel pretty confident he can. Oh god, I know that sound. I don't like that sound. I'm probably going to die a horrible death. And I'm being shot at. Probably an antlion. That's fine. You can do antlion things down there. This is another place I will probably be interested in coming pretty quick. I never mess around in these. Oh god. Run away. Run away quickly. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. That's fine. About halfway through on that bridge. We'll get that all blocked off at some point. But for now, since the sun's almost set, probably not gonna bug out. My spawn is right here. I'll have to make a bed. That's not a big deal. We'll deal with it for right now. Platforms it is. I don't want anybody to be homeless. I don't think that will turn this unsuitable. Let's find out. Yeah, we're still good. Oh, well, crap. How I forgot to do that, I do not know, but we'll throw some torches down. Another torch there. Another torch there. Well, pretty slack of me to build something like that. Let's see if these guys have anything new. Might not cut away for the night here. Actually, might grab some of these grenades. Oh, well, if I had any money. My guide is still hanging out. Does he have a house? Because you would think by now he'd be popped right back up through that. But no, he's still hanging out. This room is missing a wall. This housing is occupied. So I don't know why he hasn't shuffled on back to his house, but it's no big deal. He'll get there. I might dig him out. Okay, thrower class, crude bat, and a baseball. That looks like fun. I might poke around with that just for the memes. Everything else pretty standard, so gonna be looking at that piggy bank pretty quick, obviously. Always a good helpful addition. And yeah, that's about it. So let's go visit our friend down here. Actually, may do the same thing once night falls. I'll have to see what he can do. Is it night? I cannot really tell. I'm not going to take the time to make a clock. It's the only thing about this music. I love the music. The orchestration's great, but at the same time, it does not toggle with the time of day. So if I turn that off, I can, in fact, confirm it is nighttime. We'll see some zombies soon. Well, actually, maybe we won't see too many zombies because I've got a few NPCs in now. I don't know. Sorry, bunny. Actually, where is my furnace? Apparently, I did not put that back down when I was moving everything around. So, no big deal. And yeah, actually, let me hop over here real quick. I want to see if the guide will move himself over. Did I not build this? Apparently I did not. I've been slack. Let me finish this off. Click. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now, we're off. Music changes over. I am out of range of the base, so now we'll probably see some zombies spawning. They shouldn't be too big a deal, though. I've got a few arrows now. I've got that amethyst staff. I've got whatever that is. Just a regular squirrel. Might need to turn the brightness up a little bit. Probably don't need to be lurking around here in the dark anyways. I bet a lot of you have no idea what's going on. Can't see a thing. Look at that. Perfect. Alright, so. Now before he gets any wild ideas, we're going to toggle through the map 3 times because apparently that's just how I access the menu. We'll find some dirt. There it is. Alright, definitely going to throw some of these chests down. Inventory's already looking pretty full. Let's just go ahead and gap this up. Okay. Seal that back up. We're looking good. Alright, so we're going to talk to our guide. Hello, Wolf. Let's see. We're going to check some of these things out. While during the night, I did check out my family heirloom here. Turns out that will basically turn into Mjolnir. I mean, I'll show you right here. Mjolnir. So that's cool. If I ever find a dormant hammer, I'll have to figure out what that is, where that is, but I'm sure it'll turn up. 600 damage, so they're hitting me with the big stuff early on, which does bode well for the future of the game here, for the future of this run. I am very excited. Ooh, craftable sandstorm. That is cool. Prowler hat. This is going to be range. Early ranged set. 1 and some silk. That's nice. What's that? Death Valley Duster, 110. Yeah, I mean, that's some hard mode stuff. Sun Spirit Staff, it's a summon. That is very doable. Don't want to get too crutchy on the summons, though. I say this is nice and acceleration, but throwing brick, rogue damage. What is this? All sorts of shenanigans going on. Some more bard stuff. Assuming probably a sandstorm or what is it? Snowstorm in a bottle. Wow. Alright, so I'm going to be using this guy a lot. Looks like icy shards are going to be very nice for getting started. So I don't know how quickly I progress past a lot of this. It's just going to be kind of by choice. It's going to depend on when or where we find good. Alright, so I don't need to worry about that for a little while. Probably not going to worry about that. 4 defense, 3 defense. That's looking pretty good. But yeah, interested in looking at some of these throwing things. Those, I mean, all that stuff's kind of boring because it's all very similar. Ice cube, tile sliding cube with ice, frost burn. Okay, but yeah, I'm liking a lot of these things. Definitely gonna look at some of the new stuff. Frozen saw blade. Is that just like a? That's ranged, but does it need something to be thrown through? Alright. Play on yo-yo. Elixir. Yeah, nice. Ring attacks. Okay. Well, I guess I will probably go try to farm up some of that stuff just for funsies to really get into. Oh man, can I afford a net? Let's see. Shop. What do I have for selling? I don't want to sell those. Yeah, those are just going to get chested anyways. Iron, nothing that I really want to sell right now. It's all too new. I'm just trying to figure out what all of it does. Anything worth anything is also worth keeping. So we'll take it. We'll leave it like it is for right now. Actually, I don't know how much a bug net costs. Maybe I just buy it. No. Close though. Tell you what. Bam. Radar. Don't care. Take it. It is worth it. And all of that looking around, or shopping, I have no idea where that gold squirrel went. I will have to go back to the recording and find out what I did terribly, terribly wrong. I wanted that gold squirrel so bad. Tunnel vision. I definitely tunnel visioned and it just ran away. Oh well. But yeah, day almost breaking, which means I have rambled on and accomplished very little this night other than getting myself some direction. I meant to check on that blood to see what that did. I didn't do it, but that's fine. Because I suspect it may be useful later, but for right now... Ooh, what is that? What is that? A biter. Okay. Just a beefier zombie, I guess. Oh, that's what dropped the blood earlier, wasn't it? Alright. High action gameplay. We'll see if this actually makes it. I might just skip out. I thought it wouldn't be a problem getting where I was trying to go, but apparently it's a problem. Yeah, those biters are slightly nasty, I guess. Okay, well, here we are again. Since I'm here, and since I have a little more, I definitely want to check out Wolfram. Armor. Is this a man? It looks like maybe a... Okay, summoner or... okay, so they're breaking out like the hard mode stuff early. You choose a class, gives you a variety of options. Pickaxe, a staff. I don't think I really like any of this. 10 summon damage from controllers or from droid. Anything maybe that. But yeah, okay. Well, not worried about that. Let's try blood. Potions, not too surprising. Halloween spirit. Radiant damage. These are all over the place. Ammo. Syringe, okay, that's all fine. Okay, that's actually pretty easy. Mist. Oh, it's a painting. Metasite block, material soulstone, and a mana bauble. Okay, all right, fair enough. Wonder what the maximum mana is in this. So nothing really jumping out at me here. Maybe transfusion, but again, that's some hard mode stuff. And if I'm gonna be running solo, don't think healer class is something I'm really gonna invest that much in. So I probably play around with a lot of it though, because this is the kind of thing where I'm just gonna take it slow, take it easy. All right, daytime. Let's go. Check out this ice, see if we can get any of that icy stuff. I just want to see those saw blades, really. That's kind of what I'm targeting. I need to look at armor, too. Need to look at this money while I'm at it. Because I still can't make it too far to one side or the other to find a good cave. I'm either going to have to dig for it, which is abysmal. I hate it. Or I'm just going to have to move a little bit further left or right to find something to look at. Either way we go, we'll get there. Kind of slow right now, though. But again, a lot of that just boils down to World Seed. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes everything you need's right there, sometimes it's not. This is unfortunate, but... Clumsily placed ropes, because who cares? Actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to grab a little bit of this. Because I don't really build a ton with the boreal wood, but I do like it for accenting. And again, I'll probably take some off-camera time. Oh my god, so many flying fish. So bad. I wonder. Yeah, just the mushrooms right now. No, I've got some healing potions. Maybe that's what it was. Don't know, but I'm just gonna get smothered at this point. I gotta just keep moving. That's fine. Good deal. Let's see. Looks like the healing is the same. I guess during the snowstorm I'm not gonna get the ice slimes I want. But at the very least, here we go. Yeah, we did. Maybe a little more than I was hoping for, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Give myself a little space, but don't want to go too far. If I start spawning in some of these eaters, it's gonna get very ugly very fast. Okay. Alright. Bobbing, weaving. We're getting by. Ooh. Pop that guy. Yeah, okay. I'm actually a little proud. I didn't choke that. Still, you know, on camera for the first time, you don't want to make too big... I was going to say you don't want to make too big a fool of yourself, but these things do happen. What's that? Actually, you know what? The sun's going down anyways. I am going to throw down some chests, and then probably going to take a break here. I've been recording for a good bit, so I think this might be as good a time as any to go ahead and call it for episode 1. So get all this sorted out. But if you're still here, thank you so much. It's always scary starting something new like this. And if anybody has taken the time to watch for the duration, I really very much appreciate it. I hope I've been at least somewhat entertaining. If you liked it, of course, feel free to leave a like on the video. Comments, feedback, things like that. I know that's asking for trouble on YouTube, but sincerely, you're gonna get grief no matter what. But just getting started out, if anybody has any recommendations, any suggestions, anything you liked, anything you didn't like, feel free to share them down below. We'll pick this back up here in a bit and keep on rolling with episode 2. In the meantime, thank you all very much for tuning in, and we will see you in the next episode.